Alright, here's your guys' test corrections for your guys' exam. So remember, you have to write down everything you guys see on the screen. You have to write down all the work that I do so that you guys get full credit for your test corrections. And remember, you have to get 100% on the redo test that I will be assigning today. Alright, so for number one, this is similar triangles. So, what you're supposed to do is to draw two triangles that you're comparing, and you're going to be comparing the two smaller triangles. So this is y, right? And this is 1, and this is 4. So you make a proportion with this. So this is the short leg, long, and this is the short leg of this triangle and the long leg. So when you guys make a proportion, it should have been y, so long leg over short leg is equal to long leg over short leg. You cross multiply, so y times y is y to the second is equal to 1 times 4, which is 4. And then to solve for y, you square root both sides to eliminate the second power. So y should have equal to 2 for you guys. So there's that one. Number 2, a figure like this, you guys simply just make a proportion. So that is exactly what we are going to be doing. So we got 4 over x, which is equal to 6 over 5. That's your guys' proportion. You guys cross cancel. And you guys would have gotten 6x equals to 20. 4 times 5 is 20. Divide both by 6. X is gonna roughly 3.33333 and so on. So you round to the nearest tenth though. So that means you look at this, because that's the 10th place. This helps you to determine if you round up or not. So since it's a 3, that means you just keep it. So that means your answer should have been 3.3. Number 3. Solve for x, so you guys just simply make a proportion. So 28 over 20 is equal to 14 over x. Cross multiply. And you guys should have gotten 28x is equal to 14 times 20, you guys, is 280. Divide both by 28, and x would have equaled to 10. Okay, number 4. Number 4 had to do with a triangular postcard, you guys, and you had to draw the figure on yourself. So these are the two figures you should have drawn, and you had to try to think of the height of this enlargement. So the height of that enlargement, you guys, you have to set up a proportion. So 4 over 6 would have equal to x over 36. Cross multiply. 6x is equal to 36 times 4, you guys. That is 4 to 144. Divide both by 6, and x should have equal to 24. X should have equal to 24. Number 5. So this one, you guys, you have an exterior angle, and you got two remote interior angles. So the exterior angle, you guys, which is 5x minus 6, that is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. So the sum of these, 44 plus 75. And then from there, you guys just solve. 5x minus 6 is equal to 119. Add 6 to both sides. 5x is equal to 125, and divide both sides by 5. X should have equal to 25. Alright, number 6. So, This is a mid-segment. It's connecting two midpoints of two other sides. And since both of these sides are parallel, as a result, see this length, you guys? That is double of this one. It's double. Or you can see it as this is half of this one. So, double of the side length 6x, you guys, is going to equal to the base, which is 72. So you would have gotten 12x is equal to 72, divide both by 12. X is supposed to equal to 6. And that makes sense because if this is 6, you guys, 6 times 6 is 36, and 36 is certainly half of 72. So, okay, number 5, same thing. This, you guys, is half of this, or this is double of that. I always like to go the doubling route, but you should know both ways. So double of this length is equal to the base. 10x is equal to 45, divide both by 10, x should equal to 4.5. X should equal to 4.5. Alright, number 8. Find the exterior angle of the regular polygon with 15 sides. So to find the exterior angle, you guys, of any polygon, it's 360 divided by n. N is the number of sides, so 360 divided by 15. So 360 divided by 15 is 24 degrees. Alright, number 9. Find the sum of the interior angle measure of a 42gon. So the formula for the sum of any interior angle of a polygon is 180 times n minus 2. And remember, n is the number of sides. So 180 times 42 minus 2. 180 times 40. 40 times 180 is 7,200. Number 10. So you have to find the sum of one interior angle in a polygon, and you guys are supposed to round to the nearest tenth. So this has 7 sides. And the formula to find one interior angle of a polygon is 180 times n minus 2 divided by n. So 180 times 7 minus 2 all over 7, which is 180 times 5 over 7, which is 180 times 5, you guys, is 900 over 7. So divide that by 7, you should have gotten 128.571. This is the 10th place, so we look at this to see if we round up. So since it is 7, we do round up, 128.6. Okay, 11. So here we have 11, and we have to solve for v. You have to solve for v. So this is the hypotenuse, right? This is the short leg, and this is the long leg. So you guys have to remember this ratio. Hypotenuse to short leg is divide by 2. Short leg to long leg, multiply by square root of 3. Long leg to short leg, divide by square root of 3. And short leg to hypotenuse, multiply by 2. So we know our short leg, and that means we just need to get to short leg to long leg. Well, to get from short leg to long leg, we gotta multiply by the square root of 3. So 8 square root of 3. Okay, number 12. Similar triangles, that means you guys have to set up a proportion, but you have to make sure you're setting it up properly. So, from what I can see is, we can do a proportion. So, there's multiple ways you guys can go about this, but one way I see is that this 4 correlates with this 6, and this 8 correlates with that x. So, 4 over 6 is equal to 8 over x. Cross multiply, we get 4x equals 6 times 8 is 48. Divide both by 4. X is equal to 12. X is equal to 12. 13. Okay, so these triangles are similar by, well, you are comparing the smaller triangle with the bigger one. And they share the same angle right there. And let's see, well, that's 12 and 8. And for this one, the whole length is 10, and the whole length for this one is 15. So do they have proportional sides? Is 8 over 10 equal to 12 over 15? And if you take a look, yes it is. So this side is similar to this side is similar to this side, or proportional to that side, and this side's proportional to that side, and they have a congruent angle. So these triangles are similar by side angle side. 14. Gotta simplify the square root, so we make a prime factorization tree. So 10 times 5, 5 times 2. We have a pair, we got a leftover. So remember, the pair goes on the outside, so this 5 represents the pair of 5s, and the leftover 2 goes on the inside. So your answer for 14 should have been 5 square root of 2. And lastly, for 15, you guys, so 2 times, there's a coefficient of 1 there, so 2 times 1 is 2, square root. 56 times 7, because those are both on the inside of the square root, so that's 392. So now we have to make a prime factorization tree of this. So 392 divided by 2, that's what I'll start off with. I'll just do 2 again, so 2 times 98 is 196. 2 times 49 is 98, and 7 times 7 is 49. So I got a pair of 2's there, and I got a pair of 7's there, with a leftover of 2. So please do not forget this 2 that was originally on the outside of the square root, right? We found a pair of 2's, so we're going to put it there, and we found a pair of 7's, so we're going to put all that on the outside of the square root. The leftover was a 2. So 2 times 2 times 7, that's 28, square root of 2. And that's what your guys' answer for that one. Okay, 1 second. 196, yeah. Okay, so that should help you guys out with this. So remember to write down all the work and to make sure you guys get 100% for your guys' test corrections. Okay? Alright. Good luck, you guys.